Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Janet Roark, and I'm a veterinarian in Central Texas. I'm coming to you live on October 3rd to do a weekly Q&A. So every week I come on here live on this public page to answer some of your questions for those of you that hop on live. So if that is you and you have a question about essential oils and animals, go ahead and post it in the comments and I will start answering those. Let me know where you're from and what essential oil you are super excited about right now. I am really loving the new Madagascar vanilla essential oil. And of course, my all-time favorite is still Melissa. I've been using that quite a lot lately as the days are getting shorter to boost my mood and support my system and all of that stuff. Hi, Melanie. Thanks for joining. So a couple of announcements. We do have, if you missed it, we have monthly webinars or workshops in the paid membership group. And this one I just did on Friday. So the one for October just finished up on Friday. And we talked about yeast and in particular skin issues in animals, particularly dogs, but also ears and feet, those Frito feet and smelly ears. And it was really, really good. So if that is something that you are struggling with, or you know somebody who is, I encourage you to invite them over to the membership group over at essentialoilvet.com/members to watch that webinar. It's available. The replay is available. Hi, Joy from Hazlet, Michigan. I'm actually from Langsburg, Michigan originally. So we played you guys in basketball in high school. So I went to church in Hazlet. That's so awesome. So I love Hazlet. Go Michigan State. They won this weekend. So that's where I went to vet school. So but I did want to invite you guys to that. Also, today is the last day. I don't know if you saw my last post, but today is the last day to get the early bird special for the animal aromatherapy specialist certification. So if you sign up for the animal aromatherapy specialist certification course, where you can become certified in animal aromatherapy, then you'll get, if you do it by midnight tonight, you will get the free you will get the how to earn money as an animal aromatherapist workshop. It's a 3-hour long workshop worth, well, we sell it for $300, or $297, but it's worth like 10 times that with all the information that's provided. You'll get access to templates for like how to perform an actual aromatherapy session with an animal, as well as how to inform the owners what they need, as well as the different templates on how to document that and that sort of thing. So, and liability forms and all that fun stuff. So let's see if we have any questions. So I wanted to tell you guys about that. It starts, the next session is October 11th. It starts next week on Monday. And so we're going to start letting people into that group starting tomorrow, and the early bird ends tomorrow as well. So definitely get in on that if you've been procrastinating. It's a 6-week long course. That's really, really good. It's one of my favorite things to teach. And it's definitely something really good. As far as scheduling a consultation, Melanie, I actually don't do consultations now. So I stopped doing them. So what you can do though is get a consultation with one of my certified animal aromatherapy specialists over at essentialoilvet.com/consult. And those guys meet with me on a weekly basis. So those folks meet with me weekly to go over kind of, what's going on there. So it's like getting an indirect consultation from me, but you'll actually get better customer service that way, because I just could not keep up with the amount of people wanting consultations from me. So Let's keep our questions compliant, you guys. I'll start with Andy, or Andel, even though this is not quite 100% compliant. But for laryngeal support, I really like sandalwood. Helichrysum is really good. We have a blend called the anti-aging blend that if you dilute it out, works helpful for that, is very helpful for that. Also acupuncture, electroacupuncture can be very helpful in those particular cases. So let's see. We got people for a lot of Canadians on. Laura from South Carolina, Jacqueline from Oz, Andy from New Zealand. Let's see. Here we go. Tina has a good question. So, hi from Illinois. What oils are good for a cat that's extremely shy, also has had kidney issues in the past? Used to be my fat cat, but has lost some weight too. Good news is he's been eating his moist food. So, really good. We just had a 7-day happy, healthy cat challenge that you can actually grab that over at essentialoilvet.com/learning if you missed that. That one, it's not live in the Learning Center, obviously, anymore, but can be really helpful for that. But for essentialoilvet.com/learning, if you want to grab that cat or dog challenge, I think we have a horse one up there too. Those are the evergreen ones, but really good information in those. But for a cat that's really shy, I would just encourage using some oils that help boost confidence. So we have some oils that are very confidence boosting for animals. Coriander is one of them. Patchouli is one of them. Those are probably the two that I would reach for. Melissa can be sometimes helpful. Bergamot can be really helpful as well. And I would just diffuse those. Melissa can also be helpful. And I would just diffuse those. If it's shy because it's scared, you might want to try some of the calming oils like lavender or Roman chamomile are really good options, or our grounding blend. Sometimes you can use just a drop of the grounding blend, which is already diluted on your hands, and then pat them along their spine. And then for kidney support, I really like copaiba and juniper berry. So 4 drops each of those in a 10 milliliter roller bottle. And you can add in a couple of drops of frankincense or a couple of drops of cedarwood as well. To register for the 6-week course, it's over at, good question, Jennifer. Definitely want to get on that today if you can. It is essentialoilvet.com/animal aromatherapy. Here we go. essentialoilvet.com/animal aromatherapy. So definitely grab that. It's also in the description of this post, so you can click on the link right there. Let's see. Katie's asking about chickens and creepy crawlies. So with chickens, I actually really like tea tree and rosemary for this particular thing. You can actually make up a feather mist with about 10 drops each in 4 ounces of water and just shake it up really well, and you can spritz it over them. They really don't, and the creepy crawlies really don't like that, and it repels them. You do need to clean the bedding really, really well, otherwise they get reinfested really. So you basically need to strip all the bedding and clean out your coop super well. The new Abode products work really well to clean coops. You can also just do half and half white vinegar and water with your favorite essential oils. The protective blend works well for that. The cleansing blend, certainly the new cleansing blend also works really well to clean out that coop. Let's see. Joy says, I just adopted 2 foster cats, the mother cat and one of her kittens. What oil can I use to keep them out of my houseplants? So the best thing to do is keep the houseplants in an area where the cats can't go, like a special room where they can't go and that sort of thing. But there's different things that you can do. It's find an oil that they don't like. Citrus oils are usually pretty good, and you can spritz the soil and the plant with very, very diluted that particular oil because you don't want to harm the plant at all. You also want to make the soil really unattractive. And so sometimes you can put chicken wire down there so that they don't want to dig in the soil and that sort of thing. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, Judy says, my cat is suddenly interested in my dog's left ear. There's no smell. Is she detecting something we can't yet? Very likely, yes. Hi, Fonda from Marble Falls. You're right down the street from me. Yes, big rocks in your pots. That also helps discourage cats from digging in your plants as well. Just chicken wire, and then you can put pebbles or something like that on top. So it's not like something they can dig into really easily. Makes it not fun for them. Rose says, can you recommend a dog food for an elderly dog? For elderly dogs, just anything that they will eat at that point. So moist food is recommended. You can do a gently cooked diet like Farmer's Dog or Nom Nom Now. Or just food for dogs are all really good. Pre-prepared homemade diets that are complete and developed with a veterinarian. So those are some good options. That's probably where I would start. Lauren says, we have a dog that has yeast on the belly. Definitely, Lauren, you will want to check out the membership group because I just did a webinar on yeast and other skin infections in the membership group. So head on over to essentialoilvet.com/members. I'll put the ticker up. Essentialoilvet.com/members. It's also in the description, but you'll want to watch that webinar. It's worth it just for that. We get into the nitty gritty on why that happens and then how to go about fixing it from the inside out. Brenda has a very anxious cat. What oils can help? So all of our calming oils, just find one that your cat really likes. So Roman chamomile is one I usually start with. Lavender, our restful blend, our reassuring blend, our comforting blend, petitgrain. We have so many calming oils. Our grounding blend, all really, really good for helping with kitties that are very stressed. Also, the kids calming blend is already super diluted. And so you can put a little bit, just roll a little bit on your fingers like this. It comes with like a white top. This isn't the one, but you roll it on your fingers like that and rub your finger and thumb together and then just rub that on the tips of the ears for your kitty. And that one's a really good one that a lot of cats like. And then you can certainly diffuse any of those other oils as well. Let's see. Laura's asking, how long do I feed a puppy 3 times a day? You can go up to, it really depends on the animal, but I usually recommend going up to 6 months for that to help with that. But if that's not conducive to your lifestyle, you can certainly talk to your veterinarian about when's a good time to go down to 2 times a day for that particular dog. It's kind of an individual. Let's see. Okay. Skin tags for dogs, lots of hard pimple-like. So that's probably not a skin tag. If it's a pimple-like, we call those comedones or basically like dog acne. Those are nutritionally based. And so you want to make sure you give a multivitamin like New Vet Plus is the one that I recommend, NUVET. And you can go to newvet.com and use code 27702 to order that. And then, making sure that you're giving lots of omega-3s. That can be really helpful. And then digestive enzymes like Terrazyme and then probiotic as well. So make sure you're doing all of those things. If it is a true skin tag, which is just like a little tag sticking out, then, I usually start with frankincense and try that for a little while before, if that's not enough, you can try like clove or oregano. I usually dilute those or make sure you don't get it on the surrounding skin. But I always start with frankincense for several weeks before I jump to those harsher oils, because that can be really hard on dogs and it can be very irritating to the surrounding skin. So just keep that in mind. All right, that's all the time we have today for questions. I hope you do take the time to check out animal aromatherapy, the animal aromatherapy specialist certification if you haven't looked into it yet. The link for that is essentialoilvet.com/animal aromatherapy. Also, be sure to join the membership group to get access to all those webinars over at essentialoilvet.com/members, the scrolling thing down there. And if you need a consultation, definitely check out one of the certified animal aromatherapy specialists over at essentialoilvet.com/consult. All right, you guys, I will be back next week at 7 p.m. Central Time to answer your questions again during the weekly Q&A here on this main public page, and I will see you then. Bye.